Hey everybody, it's Wednesday evening, halftime of the Orange Bowl. I thought I was going to get to watch a good game, and first part of the first quarter it looked like it was, and now it's suddenly a blowout. It's 42-20, 62 points in the first half. West Virginia's kicking butt, so I'm going to do one I picked up this year. I never had fresh before. I'm going to do the Bell's Expedition Stout. I've already done it. I did the 2010 version. Had about 8 months on it. I had a bottle of this when I first got it. This was bottled on 9/26, so I had it. It was about 2 weeks old. I'll tell you, the alcohol, the flavors were good, but the alcohol was just about overwhelming. The alcohol astringency was something else. So I figured I'd give this another 3 months or so, a little 3.5 months or so. A little over 3 months to age a bit, and I'll try it at 3 months. And I'm gonna try. I've got the other 4 of the 6-pack sitting back. I'm gonna do one at six months, and then I'll probably do like a side by side next year when the 2012 comes out. One of these and one of those, because this is an odd beer when it's this is meant. It says shelf life unlimited. This beer is meant to age. It's not meant to drink fresh. So I'm gonna see what it's like at 3 months. It was just, the alcohol was just, like I said, the alcohol was too much for me at 9 months, or at a couple weeks. It says from the website, one of the earliest samples of the Russian Imperial Stout in the United States. Expedition Stout offers immensely complex flavors, crafted specifically with vintage aging in mind, as its profile will continue to mature and develop over the years. A huge malt body is matched to a heady blend of chocolate, dark fruits, and other aromas. Intensely bitter in its early months, the flavors will slowly meld and grow in depth as the beer ages. It was not so much bitter. There was some bitterness there. Not so much bitter, but it was just that alcohol astringency just really sort of overwhelmed everything, at least for me. So, it's got about 3 months on it, a little over 3 months. Well, it's what you expect from a stout. Black, you can't see a thing through it. Just motor oil thick, it seemed to pour. Got about a half a finger of a dark brown head. Real foamy. Me give it a nose and see what we have. Okay, I'm getting the roasted malts up front, brown sugar. It's almost like a fresh bread smell there, almost like a wheat bread or a rye bread maybe. Plenty of I'm getting the alcohol on the nose though. Almost like a caramelized banana or something in there. You got some dark fruits. You got your typical chocolate, coffee, little molasses, some roasted notes, little black licorice. A little smokiness, get some vanilla. I mean, it's a good smelling stout, so let's see what's happened to it after about 3 months. Okay, it's real sweet up front, almost like a caramelized brown sugar. Other flavors kick in a little better a little later, about mid-mouth. Roasted malts, almost like some burnt toast. There's like a burnt coffee aftertaste that maybe that's what they're talking about, the bitterness on the finish. Or bitterness anyway. The taste lingers, that's for sure. Getting the caramel, getting the chocolate, getting the coffee. Get your nuttiness, like roasted nuts. A little bit of yeast on this. I am getting the alcohol though. It's not as bad as it was 3 months ago though. I mean, that was almost overwhelming. Maybe a little oakiness, almost like a little red wine viniousness to it. It's got a thick, almost syrupy mouthfeel. Really low carbonation. So let me sit and let this warm up a bit. It's been out of the fridge, oh, probably half an hour anyway, so that was in the bottle. So let me let it warm up in this glass a bit, and I'll be back to, after a while with final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been half an hour or so. This warmed up quite a bit. I'll tell you, this beer has mellowed considerably in the 3 months. This is definitely one that needs some age. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do one at 6 months. I'll probably do one at a year. I might do another one, side by side with next year's version. I'm gonna let a couple of them go for maybe 2 or 3 years, maybe 3 or 4 years. I'd be interested to see what this is like after that amount of time. The smell, I'm not getting once it's warmed up, I'm not getting the alcohol so much on the smell. Still getting those roasty malts, your chocolate, your coffee, molasses. Getting the dark fruits a little more like really sweet raisins. That I didn't get. I mean, I got dark fruits initially when it was in the bottle for about a half an hour, but now it's been out and really warmed up. I'm really getting the raisiny smell on the nose. I'm not getting the vanilla quite so much, or the black licorice, but this is a darn good smelling beer once it's warmed up. I think, of course, like most stouts, it's meant to be drunk warmer than cooler. As far as the taste, not a lot has changed. I'm still getting that alcoholic burn though. It's or the alcohol burn. It's but considering it's 10.5% ABV, it's not too bad. Overall, I'd say this is a good stout that drinks well. I'm looking forward to trying this with some age on it. Like I said, I had it about 8 months, and I thought it was stellar at that time. So I may even, there's 4 I have left, I may let at least one of those go a whole year. I may not do it at 6 months, but we'll see. Whatever happens. But as it is, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. As far as I'm concerned, it's a damn good stout. One of the best I've ever had. So just see what it's like after a few months, or even a year or 2, or 3 or 4. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer, and I'm going to get back to some football.